Good afternoon, welcome to my channel and a new video. My name's Oliver. It's lovely to see you. As you can tell by my voice, I've come down with a cold, but it might also be hay fever. It's April when I'm filming this. I don't know when I'm going to post it, so yeah, I apologise that I'm a little under the weather, but I can't do anything about that. This video is still going to be a lot of fun though. So yes, today we are going to be sewing presents for my lovely younger cousins. I went out yesterday when I was actually feeling okay, and I bought fabric. I went to a local fabric shop, well, sewing shop, and I got them. There wasn't, unfortunately, the best selection, but I think the ones that I've got will be good. But yeah, so for my younger cousin, I'm making her a wizard's robe because she's been going around in a Harry Potter one. Not on my watch. So I'm gonna make her a new one, and then for my other one, I'm just making him a little teddy bear, like a fabric scrap teddy bear. But obviously, it's gonna look nice. He's 3. He's not really gonna care. So yeah. I don't think there's anything else to mention. Let's get right into it. Okay, so now I'm gonna make my paper pattern. I'm literally just going to stick normal paper together to make like big sheets that I can draw and cut out on for my pattern. Okay, so here's the pattern for the back and what also would be the front. Well, it's obviously folded over so I can get a symmetrical shape. I don't know if this is gonna work because I don't have her measurements. I'm kind of just going based on vibes, but you gotta do what you gotta do in this sort of situation. So I'm gonna cut this out and then hope for the best. Okay, so I've got my pattern pieces, the main body for the front and the back, sleeve, and an odd hood shape that I think I might need to, didn't realise I got a pen all over my hands, that I think I might need to redo. But we're just gonna have an old bed sheet that I'm just gonna cut my pattern pieces out of, and then make a mock-up, and fingers crossed it'll all go together perfectly, and then I can immediately start sewing my actual piece. But who knows? Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yeah, obviously I've made it smaller, so I won't be able to fit in this once I sew up the sides and sew the sleeves on. So now on to making the hood and the sleeve pieces. Okay, so here we go. I think I'm going to have to change it slightly because I had to draft up a new sleeve pattern, but I got this pattern wrong again, and their sleeves are actually really stressing me out. So I think I'm not gonna do sleeves. I'm just gonna do a cape and a hood. Okay, this is it all sewn up. pretty capey. Don't really know what to do about the shoulders, but I think because oh no, actually, because this is because I sewed up the armholes, so in the thing it won't actually, you can't actually see. Hold on, let me. Oh, we're taking a trip around my room. Is that better? Not really, but you can see because I added fastening here, and then yeah, no, I think there's space to move about. I'm so tired. But I might actually make it a little wider because then she can. But I think it'll be fine actually. Like, yeah, okay, but like with the with the hood too. Well, you can't tell me that's not good. I look like a medieval woman. Yeah. Old crone, maybe. Old crone cosplay women. And do I look like I'm about to till the field or like a nun or something? I don't know. This is quite funny. But yeah, because I'm gonna add a button because I think a button will be nice. Because I do have clasps, but like I think a button would be good. But like plenty of movement in the arms. You know, yeah, I think it'll be fine. But I should make it a little wider. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight and I'll see you in the morning or the afternoon, whenever I wake up. Good night. Right, let us think about what we're actually going to do today for the actual video. So, I need to alter the hood pattern. So I might do that first so that I know exactly what I'm doing, because I don't want to cut out like my actual material until I know exactly what I'm doing, just in case something goes wrong and then I have less material than I needed. So I'm just gonna find like big scrappies and then work with that to make an accurate hood pattern so that I can just cut out my pieces and sew them together, because it should be really easy. Like, it's like what, triangle and then triangle split in the middle, hood pattern, and we're done. And then I need to make the teddy bear, but that doesn't need a pattern because I'm just sewing shit together. Like, that should be the easiest part of this whole thing. So let's go right into it. Okay, so I have my pattern on here. Now I'm gonna, because there's not gonna be armholes, so I'm gonna sort of extend the line a bit to make it a little bit better, and then cut that out, repeat for the lining and repeat for the front and whatnot. And then yeah, I think I have like, I bought definitely the right amount of material. I was a bit worried. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna have enough fabric for the front, but I do have enough fabric for the front because boom, I have enough for, I have almost exactly enough for 2 of these pattern pieces, and then I have plenty for the hood. Yeah, and I also have plenty of fabric for the hood. So yeah, I am all set. Okay, okay, I had to rejig it a bit, but I'm hoping this is gonna come close to what I first envisioned. Fingers crossed anyway. Oh, that's a bit more. Oh yeah, much more like it. Certainly not perfect, but I think I've saved it. Oh, I'm so pleased. Oh, I'm so pleased. I need to do a little bit of extra hemming to actually get the pieces to line up, because obviously because the way I cut them, they were at an angle, and the angle is bad. So they are a bit messed up, but like, yes, I saved it. Oh, I'm so pleased. Oh my gosh, I was stressing so much. And I can fix like the very pointy shoulders. I'm gonna actually hem, or no, actually I'm gonna cut out the pieces of the lining with the mistakes included. That way I can hem them both at the same time so I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, wish me luck. I'll actually just film this process. I've been realising I haven't just been showing you like the cutting out and stuff. Is that nicer lighting? Oh, it's a bit better. So I'm going to show you the process of me cutting and putting. Yay! Okay, so I have a slight issue, is that this, oh, you can't even see on camera. Oh, way to go, Ollie, so good at cinematography. There we go. So I have this white border with writing on, so this all have to be hemmed, which isn't honestly that bad, but it means that it might be a little bit shorter than I was hoping. But apart from that, everything else lines up perfectly. So, okay, now on to pinning and then cutting around. Okay, so I have all of the pieces, so I'm gonna put on, because I really do know I forgot to add, this isn't finished by the way, don't worry. Some of the pieces I did miss out when I was doing a thing, unfortunately, so I'll probably have to do like a little zigzag stitch over a couple places so that the hemming is actually, well, the hemming is actually secure. Not bad. Once these are all sewn up, I think it'll look even better, but because I was like, oh, I think I need to add a neck hole, but in reality I think it would be alright. Obviously this, if I was adding sleeves, if I had enough material to add sleeves, I would do that now obviously and attach them to these pieces, but since I don't, I'm just gonna sew up the sides and sort of hope for the best, I guess. I'm gonna tack it all first, because if something goes wrong and I need to alter the pattern again, I can, and I'm not wasting any of my black thread. But yeah, the effect's really nice. Some of it's a bit uneven, a lot of my sewing's a bit uneven, but it's fine. She's not gonna notice. It's most effort I've put into a garment, I think. I have been going at this for about 4 or 5 hours now. Hold on, I'm just checking the time. Yeah, so, but I'm gonna finish the main row bit today, at least. So I'm going to sew it all up, well, obviously tack it first to make sure that everything is actually alright. And then I tacked one of the thing just to see how it is. I definitely need to do something about the shoulder because, like, yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do about the corner yet. I could just do a little, like, stitch down it, which I might do just to make it, like, actually okay. But I'll do that when I actually properly sew them together. And yeah, I do need to cut out a neck hole because otherwise it won't sit properly. And yeah. And then I obviously need to do the hood and teddy bear too. This is just taking me way longer than I thought it would. But we're on the home stretch now, which I'm so grateful for. Yeah. I will see you either tomorrow or Friday. But yeah, I'll see you when I see you. So it's about a month later. It's May. This video is going up in a few days because I have to get my May video out and I've been neglecting doing that. Yeah, so I've really been, I got very ill and burnt out during this project, so I took a step back and now I'm about to finish it. So I have the project with me and I'm going to finish it today so that this video will go out. Yeah, I'll definitely do an outro, but yeah, I just wanted to catch you up that this is actually much later on. And it was fine, like I didn't have a deadline to get the cloak out because I didn't actually tell my cousins that I was making these projects. Also, I will not be making the teddy bear in this video. I will be making a separate video, either a short, I'm guessing a short, because it'll be just easier in general. I'm very sorry for that, but time restraints, that because I'm actually seeing them soon, and I want to bring this with me because I've obviously almost finished it. So yeah, you will get to see me make a teddy bear if you were looking forward to that, but that's going to be in a separate video that I will link to this video when I finished, either to the short or to this video. We'll see. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say. Here is a montage of me sewing the final bits.
it is in all its glory. I'm really happy with how it came out, actually. For my first time doing something like this, it's alright. The shoulders, as you can see, need work, but I don't really know how to go about that. But for next time, I'd do it differently. The hood is great. I've made a hood before like this, so I knew I was doing it. It was quite easy. But yeah, the whole thing is messier than I'd like, but there wasn't much I could do about that because I, again, don't really know how to sew properly, like clothes. I've been sewing for years, but clothes is a whole new bag of worms. But overall, I'm happy, and I'm so looking forward to giving it to her. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.